live stream for Tuesday, March 19th.
And we have good news.
I need that like what?
I don't know why you're
We
obsessed.
hit 5,000 followers.
The sound for that should be like fireworks shooting, and then we should have a backdrop with fireworks going off behind us. That other one doesn't sound like celebratory. It sounds like you're on a game show and you guess the wrong thing, and then that's what they do, and then you get kicked off. That's right.
There's a world in Jeannie's head, and you're not invited.
What? What does that mean?
I'm invited sometimes, but
You're invited all the time. Wouldn't you agree? That doesn't sound celebratory.
I like called my
That
daughter
sounds
and I was
like-
like, "What's that from?"
that
And she's
sounds
like,
like-
"I totally know what you're talking about." And she's like, "I'll help you find it." And then I couldn't find it. I think it was from Arrested Development.
What is this obsession? Hey.
We open at 10. Oh, okay,
You can
that's
just
fine. Yeah, you can just walk
Just
back
walk
there.
back there.
Oh, that's Jonathan's mom.
Is that his mom?
Yeah.
So, anyhow. So, yes, we are celebrating. We did, what are we at right now?
It's like 5,002 or something.
5,000. Oh my God.
It is 5,022.
5,022. We did it. So, with your help, of course, because we couldn't have done it by ourselves, we are now at 5,022. What an amazing number. I mean,
Now we got to get to 10,000.
so we're pushing the gift giving to 10,000. No, just kidding. But we are going to have a great giveaway today. We'll do it at the end of the live feed. Okay.
Which means you have to sit through all of this.
I know, and it's like
And there were 203 responses,
203 responses.
which makes me go, they don't care about most of the giveaways because we have half of that normally.
Oh, really? So a lot of people put in.
A lot of people wanted to take part.
A lot of people put in a comment.
I wonder how many people waited till we hit 5,000. And then they were like, oh, I'm going to put my response in now.
If it was me, I would have just done it right then because I always forget. So I wouldn't have, I'd be like, oh no, I gotta get your comment in right now. The comment was like, what is your go-to gift that you make? Like your sewing present that you make?
What would yours be? Christmas gift bags.
I'd have to say bowl cozies.
Really?
And isn't
More than Christmas gift bags?
Oh, yeah. I haven't done that in a while. But I used to, with all my girlfriends, I would give them reusable Christmas gift bags.
And everybody was always like, that was the best gift.
Yeah.
Except for somebody who like gave them all.
Yeah, we went to like a white elephant and they had their gift wrapped in the gift bag. And I was like, oh, not giving that person gift bags anymore.
Linda, it's not too late. You got until the end of the live stream.
Yeah, throw it in right now. Throw it in. You got to put it in the comments for the live feed from Friday. It can't be in comments. Well, you can't even do comments here except right here. But throw your comment in because yeah, it was really fun to see. Some people were like, I have lots of different gifts that I do. Some people make quilts for everybody. There were definitely people that made bowl cozies.
Donna, it's not too late.
I forgot to comment.
You can always go back and find it and comment.
Go find it right now. I don't know if do you want me to send the link in, and then you can go and A1 YouTube.
So
I don't even know how to find it.
So okay, so brother sale price list should go out sometime today. And we have until Friday to get the order in. So don't panic that you didn't see it over the weekend. Such is life.
Last
We
night
were working a lot.
Yeah, last night we went to bed and I was like, is it right before I was like, Patrick, we didn't do the brother price list.
And I was like, I don't care. I was like, who cares? I'll do it tomorrow morning.
I'm sorry. I wish we were more.
We worked a lot.
We
Like,
did. We
there's
came
no-
in this weekend too and did some work too. But
This is Patrick.
yeah, because it was. I would go. You better get up early tomorrow, and you better get that price list done. So a lot of the prices were the same. We were worried about price increases, and most of the prices stayed the same. So let's talk about the brother price list. Not everything. I mean, the brother price list is pages and pages and pages. Not everything that brother sells is on the price list. So if there's something that you want, just reach out to us. Like if there's a particular foot, if you want the circular attachment, if you want whatever it is that you want, just let us know, and then we can give you a price. We'll quote you a price, and if you like it, then we'll get it for you. And I know it's not always good business, but people are like, how do I pay? We charge you when we ship it to you. It doesn't
So-
always work out because sometimes we order it for
Well,
people.
and we're gonna have to look. Like, if you are waiting something from the original brother sale, don't just reorder it in the new brother sale. Like, if we haven't gotten it to you, it just means we haven't gotten it. So,
Yeah, those 5x7s, the last time we spoke to our rep, he said 30 to 45 days, those should all be filled. And he had told me by the end of April.
by the end of April.
By the end of April. No idea, Carol. The 8x8. I know you've been waiting for that. We didn't have it over
We
there,
don't.
did we?
We don't.
Okay.
I mean, we can look through. Like, if something arrived next week that we weren't paying attention to, but I don't think so.
So, yeah, and if you're a Baby Lock customer, the brother accessories, almost all
Are
of them,
the genuine accessories?
yeah, and they work with Baby Lock. So if you want a digital dual feed foot, which normally is $619, and during the sale we do it for. Can we even talk about prices?
Yeah.
We did it for $199.99, like $400 off. So that
Are we crazy?
foot. Hopefully, I didn't quote him wrong. That foot. Brother calls it the Move It foot. Baby Lock calls it the digital dual feed foot. It works on the brother and the Baby Lock machines that take the digital dual feed foot. So you can order that. And if you have any questions and you're not sure, then send us a note. We can confirm for you. Like some things, we might need to look up, but like all the hoops are interchangeable between the Baby Lock and brother. You might get a Move It foot that says brother, but who cares? It's $199.99, right? If you hate it, then put a label over it that says Baby Lock.
Put your name on it. So Nancy's asking where to find the list. It'll get emailed.
It's getting emailed.
It'll get emailed.
What if they're not on the email list?
They better get on the email list. So if you're not on our email list,
Can they do that on the website? They can add their name
Yeah.
on the website.
Yeah.
Okay, go to the website, add your name. Because we can't post it because a lot of it is lower than map.
So there is both a 2-thread spool stand as well as a 10-thread spool stand for the Stellaire. We didn't have any extras, did we?
We didn't have any extras. They
So
said
we
had-
just got the spool stands that we had ordered back in December.
Yes.
We just got them. So,
And
but
we
those
didn't
are
even
in
get all of
stock
them.
now. Oh, we didn't get all of
We
them.
didn't even get all of them.
So, some of the stuff is on back order. I had somebody that wanted to argue with me on Saturday about whether or not there were still supply chain challenges.
Yeah.
I was like, you can argue if that's what you want to do. Just makes you look silly. But the
So, anyhow, the special crazy. I want to say this spool stand
what
is
does the X?
I'm talking. It's $229.99, and the 10 thread spool stand we were doing it. The special deal was $119.99, so it was more than $100 off. Right.
So Krista asks a very good question. So what does the XP3 have that the Solaris does not? So when it comes to the mechanical aspects of the machine, Baby Lock and Brother are identical. And I know that seems to break some people's brains, but Baby Lock is a distributor of sewing machines, so they don't make anything. The kind of the lower end machines are made by Janome. The majority of the line is manufactured by Brother, and the there are two machines, the Jazz and the Allegro, which are made by Jaguar, which is the company that makes, it's the holding company that makes Singer. And anybody who's called me about those machines, I have that conversation with you. The Brother machines are really the machines that have kind of made Baby Lock's, reputation. So from a mechanical perspective, if you take the covers off of an XP3 or off of any of the Brother-made Baby Locks, there's no difference between the Baby Lock and the Brother from a mechanics standpoint. There are several machines at this point, and this started about, 4 or 5 years ago, in the entire quilt line of the BQ machines. Brothers started adding items that were not in the box with the Baby Lock machine. So if anybody was buying those machines from us, we would discuss that with you. On the Solaris and Luminaire, there really isn't a difference in what's in the box, at least not anything that's so big that I've made a note. What's going to be the biggest difference between the Solaris and Luminaire is going to be what I call the My Connection universe. And so this is another thing that we've been talking to people about for several years. Brother is creating this universe where everything talks to one another. So the Scan and Cut talks to the wireless machines, talks to the printing machines, talks to Artspira. And so, and Artspira is a big thing as well, because we continue to see capability added to Artspira. And quite frankly, I think the longer that goes on, the more and more that you're going to see there. So the biggest difference is between the XP3 and the Vision are going to be in the software that's developed in the machine. You have access to a full world of interconnectivity that you don't have access to in Baby Lock, and you have access to an area where Brother is developing a lot of they're spending a lot of their R&D on developing capabilities and adding capabilities to Artspira. So an app, a cloud-based app-driven functionality add-on to the machine. So those are going to be the primary differences there. And then the other difference, which for some people makes a huge difference and for a lot of people doesn't, is Disney. The XP3 obviously has the exclusive Disney designs, whereas the was wait, hang on, let's see. I'm just trying to make sure we didn't miss anything there. So those are going to be the primary differences between the machines. And quite frankly, I think that's where the industry is going. Like it's one of the things that you'll hear us talk a lot about. You're going to start seeing more and more stuff added in that what I call the My Connection universe. It may not be totally properly called that, but but those are going to be where the primary differences are. So
and I think from here forward, you get a brother.
I don't.
If there's an option.
Like, listen, and this is, we're always very conscious of how much Baby Lock business we did before we left the brand. Roughly, that we're approaching a year, fast approaching a year. That was part of our challenge. Is there was a number of years before the functionality started to change, where, and for a long time, my rep at Baby Lock was matching the brother deal. Where like he was giving us a price where if the brother machines came with something that the Baby Lock machines did not, like I was capable of buying that machine and adding those items. So it was an apples to apples comparison. And I mean, when the My Connection thing started happening, I mean, this goes back 3 or 4 years. I literally picked up the phone when they started announcing this functionality, and I was calling anybody who would listen to me and going, why aren't you guys doing this? Because right now, if I talk Baby Lock or if I talk brother, they're the same. But if this continues down this path, there's this big difference.
Yeah.
And
when the Luminar and the Solaris first came out, they came out with the exact same bundle, the exact same price. There was no difference between the two. It was before Artspira. It was before all of that other stuff. So when we sat down with customers to be like, okay, which machine would you like? We really just talked about Disney, because that was the only difference.
Well, and we had customers, later that were like, why didn't you tell me about this stuff? It just wasn't there. We didn't know it was there. We didn't know it was coming. And then when we saw it coming, we've been talking about it for years.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong. Like that's the biggest thing I would say to anybody that has a Baby Lock. The Baby Lock machines are fantastic. Functionality is the same. They are mechanically identical. But I think, I think there's a whole aspect, there's a whole world that's happening right now in the brother universe where I go, I mean, if it was me shopping for Genie, that's the where I would go. And obviously there's a financial incentive for us to say that because that's what we're selling. But
and it's not like, maybe those are features that you're not going to use, but maybe they are, you'll have the option of choosing.
The more I see of it though, the more I'm like, it's kind of like Michelle's upcoming class where you're like, this is bringing it all together. Like you're going to start to see more and more stuff where it comes together. So Marlene was asking, comparing our price for the Stellaire on another shop out of Washington. I'm assuming Marlene's saying our price was better. We will always meet or beat other prices unless we can't.
Try. Yeah.
Unless we can't. Every now and then we see that, but 9 times out of 10, we're going to earn your business. And the other thing that I would say consistently too is we will do a lot to earn your business. I think it's not just the price, and I get the price shopping, but I think you get better education here. I think you'll learn more about how to use your machine here, and you get more help here.
If you haven't heard from me about the thread stand, I still have you on the original list, and we're just waiting to see where the rest of them are. And some people ordered after the initial order went in, and we just added you to see if there would be more
Extras
that came in at that price. And if there weren't, we're going to order them for you at the low price of this brother sale. So I'll
So
go back to that list.
Betty's asking if we can get the little arm-like piece that the thread goes through on the 10-spool thread stand. If you're talking about the little piece that sits on the machine in front of the thread stand, Betty, what I would say is call us because I need to understand exactly which piece you're talking about. Are the Brothers Sewing Quilting Machine PQ1500 SL still available? They are not. You may be able to find them online somewhere. But they are. We now live in a PQ 1600 world.
Yeah,
and that's what we have available.
I didn't know if there were any. Somebody asked what the differences were. Are there any differences? What I can tell you is we went to do the threading, and when you do the threading on the PQ 1500, there's this little like red ball that you wrap your thread around. Well, I went to the PQ 1600 to look for it, and it's not there. It's a little black ball now. I was like, oh.
The differences are subtle.
Yeah,
the differences are subtle. Like it's
the color. There's a color difference. If I could choose between, I have the 1500. If I could choose between the 1500 and the 1600, I would take the 1600 because it has blue and white and it's really pretty. So, but yeah, that's it.
Same church, different pew. I think that's changing. Like I think.
I'm doing pretty. When does Brother release new product?
That happens in August.
Can you show one of the spool thread stands? Yes. Let me grab.
Aren't they the same? I think we answered that. Let's see. Are you predicting a new high-end machine from Brother this summer? We're not just predicting, we know it's coming. Love my Baby Lock, willing to upgrade as long as I can use my hoops on the new machines. And that's the beautiful thing is the like Baby Lock machines. Like it's funny every now and then somebody's like, well, but it's not Baby Lock. It's if it comes out of Brother, it's genuine product. Nobody near me sells Brother. Had to search to find a Baby Lock dealer. Beginning to learn that the New York City, kind of the greater New York City region, is a tough one for sewing. It was a catalog I received. I don't know how I got on that list. Hi, Patrick. You need icy cord thread. Carol says you look fabulous.
Do you like my spiky hair? Patrick?
Since you can buy a machine in other states, can any local dealer service them, Baby Lock or Brother? That's actually a really good question. So, and you're going to get a little bit of a loaded answer on this one. About a year ago, and it was right around the same time that we left Baby Lock, there were, I think, a lot of dealers left Baby Lock around that time. And on the Baby Lock website, all their warranty information kind of disappeared. And what ended up appearing there, and I haven't looked in a long time, but what ended up appearing there was essentially something that basically said that your warranty was invalidated if you did not go to an authorized Baby Lock dealer and service center. Will you just go and just look? And I'm curious if this is still there. Yeah. So a couple things. Like Baby Lock sells the majority of their product line online. And so one of my questions was warranty policy.
I see it.
Yeah. So their warranty policy essentially just says, let's see.
Why you can only find authorized insurance.
Only authorized retailers can provide in-store demonstrations and training, handle warranty claims, provide yearly services, preventing mechanical errors that may cause further damage. So there were a handful of Baby Lock dealers that basically were threatening people's warranties if they went anywhere else. But the reality is people buy machines online and they live in areas where they don't have dealers. Same is true for Brother. And so what I would tell you regarding your question about Baby Lock or Brother dealers, like we have like there's a connection somewhere between Reno and Montana. There are a lot of people here that own homes in Montana, and they spend their summers in Montana. And so we have customers that were taking their Baby Lock or Brother machines to their homes in Montana, and they'd call us with issues where they needed to visit a dealer. And the reality is, if they had a Baby Lock but their local dealer was a Brother dealer, I'd say go to your Brother dealer. If they had a Brother dealer nearby and they had a Baby Lock, I'd say go to your Baby Lock dealer. Obviously, warranty service, you're going to run into issues because a Brother dealer can't do warranty service on a Baby Lock, and a Baby Lock dealer can't do warranty service on a Brother. But the reality is, if somebody's familiar with the machine, they should be able to do the work. And so as it pertains to us and the machines we've sold, I've taken care of everybody, Baby Lock or Brother. And quite frankly, if there's warranty work that needs to be done, we can work within our network to make sure that that warranty work is handled properly for you. But, you know, for those of you that don't have a dealer network close by, you can go get your machine serviced by a sewing service center. I wouldn't panic about that. Most warranties in most states, and I'm not an attorney, but and there's multiple different laws around warranties in most states, but it's pretty stinking difficult for most companies, especially if they sell their products online, to invalidate warranties based upon where the work is done. Obviously, warranty work needs to be done at authorized service centers in order for it to happen at no charge. But like, you know, the reality is, especially for just the Baby Lock and Brother situation, if you own a Baby Lock and there's a Brother dealer close by, go get it taken care of. If you own a Brother and there's a Baby Lock dealer close by, go in and get it taken care of. You know, anybody that knows one machine will know the other and should be capable of doing the work. And so,
yeah, but are you sure they're not gonna give him a tough time?
That comes down to dealers. Like, we've heard that a lot, where people that bought machines from us take a machine elsewhere and the person gives them a hard time anyways. I don't care where you bought the machine. If you bring the machine to me and it's a warranty issue, I'm going to do my best to take care of it. And like, I mean, we see a lot of Brother machines. Brother sells a lot of machines online, and we see a lot of machines that are bought at big box stores or bought online. And I'm going to take care of you just like you're my customer, because I hope it makes you my customer.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
because we're building relationships.
So, let's see. Your hair is growing fast. It is growing fast. I commented on it.
It feels so. I was like, I'm going to style it today.
So how does that work
was
with the
it.
people who bought from me? I mean, if you bought from me, bring me your machine. I'm gonna take care of you. It doesn't matter. Krissa, that's me. The closest dealer is over an hour away and a minimum of 2-month wait. The reason I mentioned the Baby Lock thing is a lot was happening in that mid-year last year. There were a lot of changes happening at Baby Lock. And I was hearing from customers both locally and outside of the area about what they were hearing about their warranties. At the same time, we were struggling to find warranty information in the boxes on the Baby Lock machines that we did have here. And, you know, it just got weird. But what I would say is if your closest dealer is over an hour away and you have somebody local that can help you, that's great. Warranty work is a little bit of a different beast. But if you're a Baby Lock person here in Reno or near enough to Reno to bring it to me, I'm going to take care of you. And there's nothing that you'd need that I wouldn't be able to get. And
we would let you know.
We
if
would
there
let
is
you know.
some kind of issue, we would let you know.
I wish I knew which dealers nearby had good service. I've had poor service from a reputable dealer before, and it makes me nervous.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where you are. Where's Christy? Don't announce it, but where is she? And if I can recommend somebody, I certainly will. I'm in town all week. Can't wait to stop by. Jennifer, we look forward to
Good.
meet you.
We'll try and clean it up for you.
Think of your hair as summer cut. I was like this. We were on a walk yesterday, and I was like, we need to start sunscreening your head.
Dude,
I
look at it.
have to protect my bald spot, and her hair's just not quite thick enough.
I think
Quite
it's
yet.
totally fine. I think it's enough to protect my head. You know what I love about hair this short is like taking a shower. Like
Now
I
you know.
love.
I get out of the shower, and I'm like, all right, let's go.
But I love it. I just like take the towel and just dry it, and I'm done. Like no styling necessary.
The questions were from last Friday on last Friday's live stream, and it was, what's your go-to handmade sewing gift? That dealer's a Baby Lock. The closest brother dealer's over 2 hours away. Krista, I wouldn't hesitate to take it to your Baby Lock dealer unless it's a warranty issue, because brother's gonna have to handle that.
So those of you asking about Make It Mini, that class, the second one did sell out. Michelle is adding another one right now. So just give her maybe half an hour, and then you can check, and we'll get everyone in one of those classes. I woke up this morning and like just started thinking about, I have this class in mind, and I was just playing it all out in my head. So I think between Michelle and I, we're going to have some really, really fun classes for you. This week is our final week to get through. We were backlogged with shipping from the week that we were gone. And yesterday
We literally filled the car.
Yeah. So Patrick was going to take everything, and then he was running late for his bike ride. So I was like, I'll take it. And it took me,
There's like 12 runs or something to take it all in.
It took me like 10 trips taking the packages, and I don't carry a whole lot, but taking the packages, bringing them in, going back to that yard, taking packages, bringing them in.
There
So
were
it was
probably
a lot of
40
shipping.
packages that we shipped Friday night
And
and
there is
Saturday.
probably another 20 that are sitting up front right there, and then I'm putting together packages. So this week will be another big push. I think I'll be caught up, and then the next push is going to be for upcoming classes that are going to be
Krista,
amazing.
which machine did you purchase? So that's the other thing that I would say. If there's anybody that's new that did not know this, like the classes that we offer, like depending upon the machine, we'll offer a get to know your sewing class for your machine. We'll offer a get to know your embroidery for your machine. We'll offer an IQ or design center class for your machine, and then upgrade classes for your machine. So even though you didn't purchase for us, Krissa, what we can do is send you the videos for those classes. And we charge what I think is a pretty nominal fee for that. And it's worth doing because it'll teach you how to use your machine. So
or taking the project classes. I mean, it's I love the user classes.
I think it's super helpful, for example, to take the design center class before you jump right into some of the project classes.
Yeah, it's gonna orient. You're gonna have.
You'll
like
know
an
where your buttons
orientation,
are.
and you'll have touched and played with those buttons. And then when we get you into project classes, that's gonna be more. You're gonna be hands-on using those buttons, which is really fun. And yes, tomorrow is going to be, we're going to be doing Stitch the Light Dream Panel tomorrow for Luminaire, Solaris, Destiny, and Dream Machine. And then on Friday, I'm doing that class for Stellar, Altair, all the machines that have the app. So that's going to be this Wednesday and then Friday. And then I'm done with Stitch Delight for a while. I know some people have asked and wanted to get into those classes and haven't. Give me a call because I can still squeeze a couple people in if you really want to take that now. And then I'll probably do a session maybe this summer. I'll do something. But I have so many other things I want to teach that we've got to move on. And plus, I've got to get ready to do, because I am going to be scheduling time to do Hello Sunshine, and I think I might have some extra kits. So Hello Sunshine, quilting through the seasons. This weekend I stitched and I finished, we have to finish the videos, but I finished all my stitching for March and April mini quilts. And then I'm going to start May and June. I want to get those done and the videos posted. So I'm back. Jeannie's back. am back to stitching and singing really horribly for you.
So, hey, Michelle, can you make a note to reach out to Krista Ducharme where you can maybe get her the video on the print moda? Print moda. I'm not a big single needle guy, and it doesn't mean that I don't like the single needles.
When you say single needle,
that like the
body
PR1X,
of a-
PRS 100, like we haven't sold a ton of those just because if those are the
Don't
kind
we
of
have a 6
machines,
needle? Do we have a 6
I'm
needle?
gonna have a gently used 6 needle.
We're gonna have a gently used 6 needle if you're
But
local or you want to come
but
get it.
that said, so we don't have a Zoom class for one of the single needles.
But you could schedule one.
Well,
Oh,
but that
no,
would
you
be
can't,
tough
'cause we
because I
don't
don't
have
have
the
one in the
machine.
store.
Yeah.
But for the print moda, we did have a class, and I'm not sure if we're gonna have more of those coming up because I think we got through the people that have purchased the print moda so far. But I think Michelle could probably send you a video from that class.
Yes.
So
Walking you through it, putting in your ink,
yeah.
preparing the paper to, because all of that stuff to me can be kind of scary. I like somebody walking me through it.
What should she look up on the website for the hoop tightener? Which
Okay,
one?
so my favorite hoop tightener, I'm going to talk to you about these.
Can I do the giveaway really fast so I can get to work?
So let's talk about these because sometimes people order the blue one and I call you and I'm like, did you really want the blue one? This is the one that I use all the time. And mine is green, but now they're like black. And it comes with this is the advanced screwdriver kit. It comes
So
with
everybody also buys the wrong screwdriver.
That's what we're talking about.
So give them the product code.
Okay. So it comes with this one and it comes with the little itty bitty. This one right here, that's so if you want to change out your needle plate, you don't have a long handle that's going to get in the way. This is my favorite one. CNADS. Do you remember, what was that?
Put the nads on your face.
Do you remember that commercial for NADS? It was like
It was
hair
like a hair
removal.
removal.
Okay, if you want this one, it's called CNADS. You can type in CNADS. CNADS 2. CNADS 2. Yes. Okay. And what I love about this, and I talk about it in all my videos, is this screwdriver right here. It's really meant to take off this screw that attaches your shank. You know, the shank. So if you're changing out your regular sewing foot to your embroidery foot, it's that screw, that big beefy screw on the side. Now this is only gonna work for your machine if you're it's really called mid shank, but if you're high shank. So it's gonna work on every machine from like the
It's going
Journey
to work
Up.
on every machine from the Journey up or every machine from the Aria up.
The aria, the chorus, the
That's
3100.
not just for hoop tightening though, but that's for taking your foot off, right? Like that's what.
Yes,
you're talking
taking
about.
the foot off. I also use this. It's not a perfect fit for the screw on the hoop, but it totally fits on there too. And I use it when I change out my needle. So I use it for everything. I love this one. This is my hoop tightener of choice. I rarely use this because I have a little pop-off, but I could use it for my other machines. And it's $17.99. We have it on the site for $15.99. The blue one. So this is the hoop screwdriver. And this is made for the Baby Lock and Brother hoops. So
Only for the hoops though.
yes, it's going to fit perfectly on that hoop screw, but it's not going to fit on when you're changing out the foot. It's not going to fit on that screw. That screw is too big for this. That's why I like this one, because I
It'll
can
do
change out
both.
my foot. It's a little big for the hoop, but you just turn it and it'll catch. So it's going to work for that, and I use it to change out my needle too. If you have a Aventura, a Soprano, a 1350, if you have any of those mid-range machines, this is your hoop screwdriver, because that screw's smaller. So you want the yellow one.
These will still work though, won't they?
This one probably will work.
Yeah,
I've never
these still
used it
work.
on this.
You still work.
I guess you could. This is what this yellow one is made perfectly for that screw to change out your foot. But yeah, again, just get this one. This is gonna work with all of them.
It works with all the hoops.
Okay, CNATs. CNATs too.
We would watch, like, literally every time that infomercial was on, we would, like, watch it, and we'd just crack up. You can rub the nads on your armpit. Like, what? Like, who in their right mind was like, market this in America?
Yeah, because it was like Australian or something. Oh my god.
So
CNATs
anyways, let's do the giveaway. I will mention one last thing. So Chris has talked about if you were local, I'll bring a machine to trade in, or I'd bring a machine to trade in. There is a new machine coming. And because there's a new machine coming, we are going to do an event in the fall.
So if you want to get
If you wanted to get the machine from us, because it's not going to be a product that can be shipped, but if you wanted to get the machine from us, be part of our education, be part of that whole thing, then you'll be able to do that, because if you come to our event in Reno, you can buy from us and I can ship it to you. I can't ship it to you if you're not here, but if you came to the event, you could take part in that.
Yes. So we're trying to plan that. We're trying to figure it out, like, okay, how are we going to deal with like their trade-in, and shipping to you is really, really easy. After the event, we could just send it to you, box it up and send it to you. And but we'll like we said, I mean, ideally September would be great.
We can't, because how often have they had the machines ready for us in September?
That's true, right? And you want
I'm
to
thinking mid to late October. So ongoing conversation here, and
yes,
and
road trip to Reno.
So all right, giveaway.
Okay, so did you tell them what the giveaway is?
I haven't told them what the giveaway is.
You
Well, the
wanna
giveaway
tell-
is one of two things.
Yes. We're going to let you choose. So, you're going to either be able to choose from a Brother sublimation machine. Have you seen, like, the really cool stuff they're doing with, like, sublimation? I think it's, you know, Gail Rush got one of the sublimation machines, and it's been awesome. Like, it's just, I think, does it print it?
Michelle has one, too.
And then you put it on whatever. Like, you can put sublimation. I'm not explaining it well.
All right, so it's either a
Okay.
sublimation printer, which impregnates you can print on your fabric because it impregnates the fabric,
And then
or
you can rub the
a
nads
Brother
on
skit.
your armpit.
You rub the nads on your eyebrows. So,
It has to be poly. It has to have poly in it for sublimation.
Can
so
you
it
do
has to have poly.
sublimation
So
on, like,
well, let's
cups
just do
and-
this.
I just ordered some.
Okay, so it's
Cups,
got
tumblers,
cups,
glass jars,
tumblers, glass jars.
mouse pads.
Or a sketch. So it's your choice. Whoever wins
You
has
have
the
to pay for
ability to make a
shipping.
choice, and then you have to pay for the actual shipping.
But we'll send you whatever you want. You
And
get
thank you very much for the
it?
support to help us to get to 5,000 followers. We love and appreciate you all. And yes, we are selling the sublimation
Yeah,
printers
so
too.
if you don't win it, you can buy it. All right. Okay, wait. Before he hits that button,
It's got to answer the question.
it has to answer the question. So if your name pops up and you're saying hello
Hi.
or something like that, you don't win. Okay, here we go.
Angela Andrews.
Congratulations, Miss Angela. My go-to handmade sewing gifts are mug rugs and embroidered tea towels. I love that. Oh my God, I have a tea towel class coming up.
Should we do
Right
a
now-
second giveaway of the screwdriver?
Oh yeah, okay. So, and anyone can win this screwdriver. And if you already have this, perfect, because you are gonna misplace it at some point and you're gonna be happy to have another. And this is going to Miss
Jane Thetonia.
And Miss Jane likes to make kitchen towels and pot holders to give away as gifts.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna put your
Jane
name on it.
Thetonia is not a name that I've seen
I recognize
before.
it. I
You do?
recognize it.
Okay,
Yes,
perfect.
I know Jane.
All right.
I know Jane. Congratulations, ladies. We appreciate you. We love you. we're going to get your stuff shipped out today. Have a great day and reach out if you have any questions. And I will
And
see
then
people
watch for the
tomorrow.
email like next 24 hours. We have until Friday to collect the new Brother sale price deals. We just have to get the order in on Saturday, and we will see you guys.
Wait,
All
wait.
right,
Somebody
bye.
had asked really quickly. Somebody had asked to see what the 2-thread spool stand looks like. This is your 2-thread spool stand. It's so nice because it has these little clips. You just lift off the top, and this just goes right in. It's that easy. This goes up, and there's some accessories that come with it. I couldn't find our 10-thread spool stand, which was here. So I'm just going to show you a picture. This is from the Baby Lock catalog, but that is the 10-thread spool stand. I leave mine on top of my machine all the time, and it's my thread organizer. And there are some threads I leave up there all the time, like my monopoly. I have white glide, a big king cone of white glide, and then some, I piece with Deco Bob, so that's up there too. And I leave it up there, and that just keeps me kind of organized. And so let us know if there's anything that you need from the price list, especially if there's stuff that you're not seeing on it, because we will get it for you. Have a great day. Be